If you're over 50 and feeling like your legs just don't have the same power they used to, if stairs feel a little steeper, getting up from the floor feels a little slower, or you're noticing your balance isn't as solid as before, trust me, you're not alone. And the good news? You are absolutely not stuck this way. Because today, I'm going to show you 5 scientifically proven leg exercises that can rebuild your strength, restore your stability, and honestly, make you feel younger in your body again. These aren't random exercises. They're backed by research, used by physical therapists, and chosen specifically because they deliver results, especially for people over 50. So stay with me because if you do these consistently, you will notice changes faster than you think. Before we jump into the first exercise, I want you to ask yourself a simple question. When was the last time you truly trained your legs? Not just walked or climbed stairs, but actually strengthen the muscles that help you stand tall, move confidently, and keep your joints healthy? For most people, the answer is, it's been a while. And that's okay, because your legs are incredibly forgiving. They respond quickly. Even after years of feeling weak, stiff, or unstable, your leg muscles can come back to life in just a few weeks if you stimulate them properly. And that's exactly what we're about to do. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Picture yourself 6 weeks from today. You walk up a flight of stairs without grabbing the railing. You get out of a chair in one smooth motion without that extra oomph. You notice your knees don't ache as much. You feel balanced getting into the shower. You feel stronger walking on uneven surfaces. This is the version of you that these 5 exercises can unlock. And I'm not exaggerating, these movements have been shown in studies to improve strength, mobility, joint support, and even bone density in adults over 50. So let's start rebuilding from the ground up. The first exercise is one of the simplest, but it's also one of the most powerful, the sit to stand. Now, I know what you might be thinking, that's just standing up from a chair. Yes, exactly. But it is actually one of the most scientifically validated exercises for older adults. Because it trains the exact muscles that keep you independent. Your quads, your hamstrings, your glutes, and even your core. Researchers use this test to measure leg strength in older populations because it's functional, it's safe, and it directly reflects your real-life mobility. The beauty of this movement is that you can scale it. If you feel strong, you can do it slowly and with control. If you feel weak, you can start with a higher chair or use your hands for support. When you practice sit-to-stands correctly, you're literally training the movement you use dozens of times every day. And every rep you take is another vote for stronger legs and better balance. When you start doing this exercise consistently, the first thing you'll notice is better control when you stand up. That little forward rock? It gets smaller. Are you pushing with your hands? You don't need it anymore. Your legs begin handling the work the way they're meant to. And one day, usually sooner than you expect, you stand up and realize it felt effortless. That moment right there is when you know your strength is coming back. The second scientifically backed exercise is heel raises. And don't underestimate this one for a second. Your calves are like the shock absorbers and stabilizers of your entire lower body. Studies show that strong calves reduce fall risk, improve walking power, and even help support knee health. But here's the big thing most people don't realize. After age 50, the calf muscles are some of the first to weaken, and when they weaken, your balance takes a hit. That's why you see people shuffle or lose power when they walk. But heel raises bring those muscles back to life quickly. When you rise onto your toes, you activate your gastrocnemius and soleus muscles, which help with push-off, stability, and ankle control. The stronger your calves become, the more confident you will feel walking on uneven ground like grass, gravel, or stairs. I want you to think of heel raises as your built-in balance training drill. Even if your balance feels shaky right now, that's exactly why these matter. The more you strengthen your lower legs, the more stable you become. And let me tell you, when your calves get stronger, you feel the difference immediately. You walk taller. You walk with more power. You don't wobble as much. Your legs start behaving like they used to. All from a simple move done consistently. Now let's get into the third exercise, one that physical therapists swear by for people over 50, step-ups. This movement trains your quads and glutes in a way that mimics climbing stairs, hiking, or stepping over obstacles. It's highly functional, incredibly effective, and gentle on the joints when done right. Studies show step-ups increase leg strength, improve hip stability, and help correct muscular imbalances. And here's why they matter. As we get older, one leg often becomes weaker than the other. You don't notice it at first, but then you start stepping up with your dominant leg all the time. Or you feel off balance when you shift your weight. Step-ups fix that. They train each leg independently, rebuilding symmetry and strength. You don't need a high step. Even a low step works beautifully. What matters is control. When your foot presses down, your glutes fire, your quads take over, and your body learns how to stabilize. And every rep you do improves your ability to handle real-life movements, like getting into the car, climbing stairs, or stepping into your bathtub safely. If you feel nervous doing this at first, use a wall or countertop for support. Over time, you'll be amazed at how your confidence grows. This single exercise alone has helped so many people I've worked with feel stronger, steadier, and more capable in their everyday life. Now let's talk about one of the most important exercises for knee health, hip strength, and balance: side leg raises. This is the fourth scientifically backed movement, and it targets the muscles on the outside of your hips, your abductors, especially the gluteus medius. These muscles are incredibly important for keeping your hips stable, your knees aligned, and your walking pattern strong. But here's the problem. After 50, these muscles weaken significantly if not trained. And when your hip stabilizers weaken, you start noticing knee pain, hip tightness, wobbling when you walk, or difficulties standing on one leg. Side leg raises directly fix this issue. When you lift your leg to the side, you're training the exact muscles responsible for preventing your knees from collapsing inward, which is a major cause of knee discomfort in older adults. Studies show that strengthening the gluteus medius significantly improves walking stability and reduces the risk of falls. And it's such a simple exercise you can do it anywhere, lying down or standing. The more you strengthen these muscles, the easier it becomes to walk long distances, climb stairs, and maintain your balance without effort. Many people tell me that after 2 or 3 weeks of doing side leg raises, their knees feel more supported and their hips feel lighter. That's because your body finally has the stabilizers it needs to move properly again. Now we get to the fifth and final exercise, and this one is a game changer: the wall sit. If you want a powerful, joint-friendly way to strengthen your quads, glutes, and core all at once, this is it. A wall sit works your muscles differently because instead of moving, you hold a position. This is called isometric training, and research shows it is incredibly effective at building strength and even lowering blood pressure. When you slide down into a wall sit, your muscles activate intensely but safely. Your quads fire up. Your glutes engage. Your core stabilizes your spine. And because there's no impact, this exercise is perfect for people with knee or hip discomfort. One of the biggest benefits of wall sits for adults over 50 is that they increase muscular endurance, the kind of strength you need for daily activities like walking long distances, standing for longer periods, or carrying groceries without fatigue. The first time you try it, you might only last 10 or 15 seconds. That's totally okay. What matters is the consistency. Because every second you hold that position is another second your legs get stronger. And you'll be shocked at how fast your endurance improves. Most people double or even triple their hold time within just a couple of weeks. Now, listen carefully because this next part is important. These 5 exercises are powerful on their own, but the magic happens when you do them together, consistently. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. You don't need hours. You just need the commitment to show up for yourself. Because your legs are the foundation of your independence. They're what keep you walking, climbing, bending, getting up, moving freely, and living life on your own terms. When you strengthen your legs, you strengthen your confidence. You strengthen your energy. You strengthen your ability to do the things you love without hesitation. And here's the beautiful thing. Your body wants to get stronger. It responds quickly after 50, sometimes even quicker than when you were younger, because your muscles are craving activation. Once you start, your body wakes up. You feel the difference not in months, but often in days. You stand taller. Your knees feel more supported. Your balance improves. Your legs move with more power and less hesitation. It's like rediscovering a version of yourself that you thought you had lost, but it was always still there, just waiting to be reactivated. One of the biggest fears people have after 50 is losing independence, losing mobility, feeling weaker every year. But here's the truth, strength loss is not an automatic part of aging. It's a result of underuse, not age. And the moment you begin stimulating your muscles again, the decline stops, and the rebuilding starts. Studies show that older adults can build muscle just as effectively as younger adults when they train properly. That means it's never too late to regain strength. And don't worry if you're starting from zero. Many of the people who begin these exercises can barely do a few reps at first. But after a couple of weeks, their body adapts. Their muscles wake up. Their legs start responding. And that spark, you feel it. You feel capable again. You feel strong. You feel alive in your body. And that's the feeling I want for you. So here's what I want from you. After this video, don't just think about these exercises. Try them. Even if you just do one today. Even if you do them slowly. Even if you modify them. Every rep is progress. Every rep is energy returning. Every rep is strength rebuilding. And your future self will thank you for every bit of effort you put in now. Imagine yourself walking with confidence, standing tall, moving freely, and feeling strong in your legs again. That future is absolutely possible. And it begins with taking action. These 5 scientifically backed exercises are not complicated. They're not extreme. They're not overwhelming. They are accessible. They are effective. And they work for real people, people just like you. So start today. Start now. Start with the body you have, the strength you have, and the mobility you have. And watch how your legs begin to transform. Watch how your confidence grows. Watch how your energy increases. Watch how your life feels easier, lighter, and more supported. You deserve that. Your body deserves that. And your strength is waiting to return. You just have to begin. If you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe because I have so many more videos coming that will help you stay strong, mobile, and active after 50. Take that first step today. Your strongest years can still be ahead of you.